Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our special meeting. My name is Publio. I'm going to sing a couple of songs to prepare our environment, to prepare our heart for the message from Gospel according to Spiritism. So, good old man. Blue crystal eyes, color of the sky. Gray bushy beard, Santa's look alike. Shine on your brothers on earth, suffering, living joy, or in pain. Blue crystal eyes, color of the sky. Gray bushy beard, Santa's look alike. Shine on your brothers, suffering, living joy, or in pain. Bezerra de Menezes, Apostle of the good, receive our prayers and also our heart. Bezerra de Menezes, Apostle of the light, place our pain at the feet of Jesus Christ. Song to Mother Zephyrina. Source of love that radiates, warming up our whole lives, supporting comfort, supporting comfort, cascades from down to mountain, calling the children of earth with love in their hearts, with love in their hearts. My soul never loses hope, because your love always teaches me. The solution lies in hard work. The solution lies in hard. Oh, my mother Zephyrina, harvest of wonderful blessings, make your small son a good Christian. Make your small son a good Christian. Calm me down. If I close my eyes to pray, I heard the sound of sea far away. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Body harmonizes, how well don't need a hay. Music lifts his spears and sweet ballet. Nature's love, a constant giveaway. In joy and peace, my heart finds the way. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway.
Someone told me long ago that life is just a long road. Sorry, mate, but life to me is way much more. No matter what it seems to be, it's always time to make a change. Sometimes all we need is only one more chance. So try, build that bridge over troubled waters, fly. If that's all that you have left to do, I want more. I want more happy sunny days. I want more happy smiles on your face. Love sparkling the eyes. Tears no more, no more sorrows, no more bad days. No more cries, no more dark cold place. No more fear, no more fight. Someone told me long ago that life is just a long road. Sorry, babe, but life to me is way much more. No matter what it seems to be, it's always time to make a change. Sometimes all we need is only one more chance. So try, build a bridge over troubled water, fly. If that's all that you have left to do, I want more. I want more happy sunny days. I want more happy smiles on your face. Love sparkling the eyes. Tears no more, no more sorrow, no more bad days. No more cries, no more dark cold place. No more fear, no more fight. I want more happy sunny days. I want more happy smiles on your face. Love sparkling the eyes. Tears no more sorrow, no more bad days. No more cries, no more dark cold place. No more fear, no more fight. Let the sun walk on away, shine, shine. Let the sun walk on away, shine, shine. Shine, shine. good of getting together. It's always good to do the good. I do believe the world can be better, and I know that you believe it too. Papa, Mama, brothers and sisters, let's get ready for a new dawn. This is the time for those big changes we have all been waiting for so long. Listen to this call, the time is right now. Here is the place, so let's move in a faster pace. Jesus waiting for us to spread His grace. It's always good of getting together. It's always good to do the good. I do believe the world can be better, and I know that you believe it too. Papa, Mama, brothers and sisters, let's get ready for a new dawn. This is the time for those big changes we have all been waiting for so long. Listen to this call, the time is right now. Here is the place, so let's move in a faster pace. Jesus waiting for us to spread His grace. Listen to this call, the time is right now. Here is the place, so let's move in a faster pace. Jesus waiting for us to spread His grace. Jesus waiting for us to spread His grace.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Spiritist talk. We thank everyone for joining us tonight. Before we start, we would like to share a couple of announcements. We ask you to turn off your phone notifications and find a quiet place to stay during this time if possible. Our meeting will have a 30 minutes presentation followed by Q&A. Then, after the presentation, we will have a spiritual treatment with passes and magnetized water. So we invite you to set aside a container with water to be magnetized. Our meeting is being retransmitted today by Continental Contractors Americas through their Facebook and also every Wednesday at 8 p.m. by Kardec Radio through their Facebook and YouTube. For those who want to learn more about Spiritism, Get to Know to Spiritism is a free and online course that happens every Saturday at 5:15 p.m. East. New class will be start in fall, so more information will be given soon, so stay tuned. We offer virtual live gospel at home. Did you know that? The gospel at home is an effective support for you and your family's spiritual harmony. We will motivate and guide you in establishing and maintaining the gospel at home study meetings. By posting the chat, you can request it. So please let us know. You are welcome to include your or someone else's names on the list of positive vibrations for incarnate or discarnate. The person you indicate will be assisted by the good spiritists to provide healing energy and strengthen goodwill. Please find the link in our chat. We also would like to let you know about the upcoming Alta de Souza Fraternal meeting on 18 and 19 of May in Oshawa, Ontario. The main topic is Workers of the Last Hours, and some other topics include the Spiritism Center, Alta de Souza Fraternal Campaign, and practical activities. More information, links for registration will be posted in our chat, so you can find the link, you can register yourself, and please join us. The topic of today's meeting will be mediumship free of charge. Items 7 to 10 from chapter 26. Give freely what you have received freely, which will be facilitated by our brother Rod Gomez from Ottawa, Ontario. Everyone is welcome to write comments and questions in the chat, and we will address the questions at the end of the talk. Now, we would like to invite our tonight's speaker, who will also do our opening prayer. Welcome, Rod.
Hello, Marceli. How are you?
I'm good, my friend. How about you?
Very good. Thank you. Very happy to see you.
Happy to see you too. So I'll see you later, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
So I will commence with the opening prayer. I will invite you to close your eyes to help with the mentalization. Also, project images on your mind with Jesus, or beautiful nature that help us to elevate our vibration. So we thank you, God, for this opportunity once more, being here together this night, so this moment where we can talk about your teachings, understand the importance of mediumship, not only as a gift we receive, but also a possibility of us to give. So in this endeavor, in this travel we are living in our life, and we ask you to give us the opportunity to encounter the necessary people for our adjustments, so we can ask for forgiveness and also forgive the mistakes that we made or we receive, so we align our life to a better results. We ask your protections and the blessings, not only for ourselves, but for those we are in need, into the hospitals, in their home, who in this very moment on the streets in need of help, material help, spiritual help. So we invite the high spirits to give the inspirations for each one of us to do the right thing, not only this night, but always. So be it. So once more, I want to thank you all for the opportunity of being here. As Marceli mentioned, this night I'll be talking about chapter 26, give freely what you have received freely, specifically items 7 to 10, mediumship free of charge. Okay, so I want to start the conversation with a topic outside of our scope, but very important, from the Medium's book, chapter 1. And we have this question from Kardec saying, are there spirits? And the answer is, if we believe in the existence of the soul and its continued individuality after death, we must also believe that its nature is different than that of the body, since once separate from the body, it can no longer retain its material properties. 2, it possesses its own consciousness, because it is subject of happiness or suffering. Without the consciousness, it would be an inert being, and thus its existence would be meaningless to us. So why I'm starting with this quote from the chapter 1 of the medium's book, because as a spiritist, we know 100% sure, are there spirits? Yes, they are. And we are among them. We are one of them. So we are in this exchange of relationship, thoughts, ideas, uh, all the time. So we live in a regime of communion thoughts, through thoughts and ideas. We share vibrational states through feelings and habits cultivated daily. So these are a concept coming from the book Thought and Life through the mediumship of Francisco Cândido Xavier and by the Spirit Emmanuel. So we are in this constantly exchange. We are immersed in their thoughts and they receive our thoughts as well. And this is important because we will understand better what is mediumship and how it works. So depending on our level, our vibrational level, we will be matching the spiritual level of others. So we can be happy, or we can be in a not so well balanced stage, like we're feeling blue, I'm feeling well, or we can be really angry, in despair completely. So we, depending on our level of our vibrational level, being higher, medium, or lower, we will find a singular match from the spiritual realm. So we'll be in connection, giving and receiving the thoughts and exchanging ideas in the similar situation. So why I'm starting the conversation this night with these examples, because the first thing we need to understand, not only about mediumship, but about our possibilities of contact and exchanging all the time, right? The exchanging feelings, ideas, thoughts, influence with the spiritual world. We need to understand ourselves. So we need to think about where we are, how we are doing, which level are we facing. So this is the only way we can see or control better what kind of influence we are receiving. So if we are in a better situation, in a better level, so we can have a similar level of other spirits. Otherwise, we will be attracting, retaining, exchanging not the same, not the good level of influence, or and that can build something from our daily life. So what sort of company do you seek both in this moment and beyond this life? This is also from the medium's book, and 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 that answer is connected to what we are doing with ourselves. So if you want to change our company, if you want to change uh, from who we are receiving influence or giving influence, we need to change ourselves. So this is why the self-enlightenment process is so important for us. To this minimal observance of ourselves in daily basis, every minute, if possible, our thoughts, our words, and obviously our attitude. It's so important because that's the way we can see where we need reform, a change, a transformation. So what is mediumship? Allan Kardec, the Spiritist codifier, saying mediumship is the faculty of the mediums. Mediums are people accessible to the influence of the spirits and who can serve as intermediaries for them. Also, Kardec saying the mediumistic faculty is a gift from God as are all faculties that may be used for either good or evil, and it may be abused. So mediumship is not a spectacular thing. It's not a, how can I say that? It's not something out of any other faculty that we have. Does not make us any special in any way in comparing to other person, and the use of that depends on us. So I want to ask you to think about it. What truly belongs to you in your life? You may think, okay, maybe my watch, my cell phone, my home, my wife, my husband, my kids, they belong to me. Well, think twice, because under the lens of Spiritism, we believe that what truly belongs to us in this life are our actions. And not only the actions we made, but also the results of those actions, being good for others and for ourselves, being a bad person for others and for ourselves. So the results we will also get with us and belongs to us. Our character, the character that we start this life and the character that we end this life. We are bringing many qualities and problems and vices from other lives to this, and we will also keep them or change them as an opportunity now and live this life, this incarnated life, with our character and all the transformations that we could imply. Our spiritual evolution, it's another opportunity and something that belongs to us as well. So material possessions are seen as a temporary and not belonging to us in any circumstance. We don't have anything here in this material world. We just keep for a time. Even our body, right, we will not bring with us to the spiritual life. So it's important to us start thinking about that, because then we can discuss the specific topic of tonight, which is the mediumship and how we deal with that, about being free for us and free as something that we can give. So item 7 said, modern mediums, and this explained that, like, by modern mediums, all the mediums that we have today, because the disciples also possess the mediumship. They receive a free gift from God, that of being the interpreters of spirits for the instructions of humankind, to show them the pathway to the good and to learn them to faith. So it's a gift, free gift, and not to sell them words that not belongs to them. So as a medium, we will receive words from higher spirits or even other spirits, but that don't belong to us. And because if you start charging financially from this, uh, we will start creating obstacles for people who don't have money to pay. So the consolation that we are receiving from the spiritual world will not be accessible for some people because they cannot pay for that. So on the item, they explain, I do not have faith because I could not pay for it. I could not have the consolation of receiving the encouragement and the displays of affection of those whom I weep for because I'm poor. So being poor or being rich is not an element that can uh, uh, put people away from the consolation from the mediumship benefits. Mediumship is not a privilege and is found everywhere. So everyone, it's a possibility, have the possibility of being a medium and receiving from the spiritual world any kind of influence. So it's not a superpower. It's not for people who are more or less important. Being a medium does not mean you have any quality that make you a better person. In most of the cases, also can be the opposite. You have more to work. You have more to pay. I mean, pay under the moral debts, right? We have more to do. We have more to give in this life. So you have the opportunity to work more, and the mediumship is for you a tool that you can use. So keep in mind the medium is maybe the one who have more work to do because his debt is bigger than the other people who does not have uh, the mediumship as a clear tool to work. So all those who know the conditions in which good spirits communicate and the aversion of anything that may have selfish interest. So remember, we are spirits ourselves, just we are in an incarnate form. We are surrounded by spirits who can be with us according to our level of evolution, vibration, humor. So that level can go higher or lower, depends on our attitude, our thinking, our words. But the higher spirits, they will not communicate us if they don't see us as a humble, open person, or if they see our work as a selfish, only a selfish interest, there's no reason for them to be with us, right? So can never believe that higher order spirits are at the disposal of the first person who comes along and evokes them for a price at the mediumistic session. So they will not come if our final goal is to receive money or any specific material thing. Their work is it's their time is for us, it's for our benefit in a level that we can spread those words and make that word close to the people who really need it. Undoubtedly, one can obtain manifestations this way, right? So in a selfish way, but who could guarantee their authenticity? The spiritual world is not different than our world. It's made by spirits. So here it's spirits incarnated, there is not incarnated, but we have all sort of spirits, right? Good and bad. Uh, so they will come. But what kind of spirits will be with us if our intentions are not good? So they answered this also saying frivolous, deceitful, and cunning spirits, and a whole multitude of unscrupulous low order spirits will always show up and are always ready to respond to any question asked of them with no regard of the truth. So they don't, this kind of spirits, they will come if our goal is the communication to use our selfish intentions, that which what their intentions also will be the same, right? Selfish. So what what can be good? What we can have? What good can be the results of that? The conditions of attracting the benevolence of good spirits are So though, if as a medium or the work that I'm involved have those conditions, I probably can say we'll be attracting good spirits. So first one, humility. Well, if we have humility and the spirits can see through our intentions, right? It's not saying, oh, I'm having humility. They will see through our intentions, our thoughts, our attitude in daily basis, our inner feelings. So if this is true or not. Devotion is another important characteristic. Selflessness. So see, all the attitudes, all the conditions that show then we are not looking to ourselves only. And very important item, complete moral and material disinterest. So the mediumship will work with higher spirits, with good spirits, when congregates these starting points: humility, devotion, selflessness, and moral and material disinterest. Other than that, there is no guarantee about who will be there helping us. Alongside to the moral issue, a no less important consideration presents itself in the connection with the very nature of the faculty. Mediumship could not be, nor will it ever be, a profession. No doubt, no questions. The spirits are simple and very precise. Mediumship is not a profession. It means you never will earn money from it. So money aside, self-interest aside, another important, I think, characteristic of mediumship is that don't feel yourself more important. Think you're uh, more blessed than others because you are only a tool, a device that it's is like a radio who will receive the information and transmit. That's it, your work. So the better you sound, the cleaner you sound, the better the information passed through you, but nothing more than that. So it's a good to think about. Because but because a material obstacle is opposite to it, it is essentially transitory, fleeting, and changeable faculty. This is why it cannot be a profession whose permanence no one can count on. Of course, because it's not you who is giving the healing energy or giving the right advice for that person. Is the spirits who it's close to you passing that information, that energy is does not depend of of you. So that can change anytime. And remember, our companies, our possibility of receiving that high higher level of information depends on us. So if you're not taking care of ourselves, putting us all the time in a better level of vibration, it'll be hard for the higher spirits come to us with their energy. So that can change all the time because we are changing all the time, right? Most of us don't have the discipline to keep in a certain level continuously, right? We're still like in a wave. One day we are very, we are in a very good level, peaceful. Maybe another day we have some personal difficulty that changes everything. So we don't have yet, or most of us don't have yet the control of that. Mediumship, however, is neither an art nor a talent, and that is why it cannot be made into a profession. It does not exist except through the concourse of spirits. If spirits are lacking, there is no longer a mediumship. Again, it's not a power that we have. So we are just being element that can transmit from the spirits. Again, can be a message, can be a healing energy. We can hear something, we can see, but we depend on them. And in the spiritual realm, we have also spirits, which will be close to us, depends on the way we are, how we are feeling. So it's not something that we can guarantee in any circumstances. There is not one medium in the world who could guarantee the obtainment of a spirit phenomenon at any given moment. I think this slide or this piece of advice from these items are very important, because it doesn't matter how powerful that medium is, right? So could be a very well-known medium who will have a long life of doing good. It's still not possible for him to guarantee that phenomena, because again, it's not his attitude. Is depends on the spirits. So that's important, because keep us as a medium a very that humility, right? We have that as a very important element, because we never, doesn't matter how important, how people are grateful for our work as a medium, we always, or we should always say thank you, but it's not me, right? I'm just here as a tool to help. We have to really thank you, the spirits, because it's their work, and just be thankful, because they are giving us the opportunity of work with them. So what exactly constitutes mediumship? What's mediumship itself? So modern spiritists understand the serious side of the matter. Here I'm bringing an image of Euripides Barsanov, which is one of the greatest medium we have the opportunity to see, right, in our material world. In he is one of the was as incarnated powerful medium who accomplished the category of being a mission. So it's not a profession, but it's a mission. If we have the opportunity to work as a medium, we need to understand that mission and put aside our any selfish sentiment, and try to elevate our moral and our capacity to be a better worker to accomplish our mission, because our mission as a medium connect other ones. And if you have that faculty more developed than others, it means our mission is bigger and we have more responsibility to accomplish, because we'll be connected to more and more people in need. So we have more to give. It means we have more debts to work with. Mediumship is something sacred that must be practiced in a whole and religious manner. if there is one type of mediumship that requires this attitude most completely, it is the healing mediumship. So we know that, and it's a good advice to say on the course that was announced at the beginning of this talking today, when Marceli was talking about the Get to Know Spirituals course, which will start in fall, there is a specific chapter all about mediumship. And on that study, on that day, you will learn all kinds of mediumship, being one of them the healing mediumship. And here, the Spirit are explaining, among all of those, the healing is that who requires more and more sacred attitude. So there is more responsibility for the medium, this specific kind of mediumship. Physicians provide the fruit of their study, which they have made at the price of offering painful sacrifice. So he's comparing a profession to the mediumship. And healing mediums, however, transmit the hateful fluid of good spirits and do not have the right to sell it. So the physicians promote cure through their material work. They have long life of studying and sacrifice in many ways to provide that cure. The same way the healing mediums can cure, right? They can save lives, but they cannot sell that work because not their work. They are again just receiving the healing energy from the spiritual world. And here I'm showing one picture. The mediumship work in a spiritual center starts on Mondays. And on Mondays, they have the conversation, the fraternal conversation, when they receive possible patients to the treatment. And here I have an image of that. Someone is from the spiritual center is talking to a possible patient who is seeking for help. And even in this moment, that person is a medium receiving a good influence, some inspirational thoughts to have the right word, the right question to help that person who is there seeking for a transformation. So mediumship is more than just that phenomena that we see of treatment, the hands, or it's this every moment of conversation is already a moment of mediumship. So those who do not have the financial means to support themselves should go and seek resources somewhere else other than the mediumship. And if necessary, devote to it only the spare time they have available. If I am a medium and I say, well, I don't have money to sustain myself, so I have to charge my mediumship to survive. The spirits are saying, no, find your resource somewhere, work there, have your money to sustain yourself, your family, so your material needs. Then maybe, okay, I work every day, morning to night, but I have 1-2 hours free on Wednesdays. So use that hour for mediumship. Don't make the mediumship your work. Don't make the mediumship your way of living, because it's not what the spirits want you. The spirits will take into account their dedication and sacrifices, whereas they will avoid those who intend to use mediumship as a means of the material gain. So there's no question, right? The spirits are very clear. They distinguish side of work and mediumship, ways of live, and ways of giving through mediumship. And all your sacrifice to keep your life, your material life moving through your work, open space for mediumship or for any work connect to spiritism or even another project that is charity, you'll be taken in account as an extra into your sacrifice. So it's very important you have that in mind. Every individual who senses the influence of spirits to any degree of intensity is a medium. This faculty is inherent to humankind. It therefore does not constitute an exclusive privilege. Thus, we can state that everyone is a medium to a certain degree. So this is Kardec from the Medium's book again. Stop and think. You are an incarnated spirit. You are spirit. So being in contact with other spirits it's part of your nature. So you are a medium. The degree of your mediumship, it's connected to your work as a medium itself, how you can evolve that knowledge, and the mediumship as a mission you may have. So you have to work with that as an opportunity to develop your faculty. Fail on that, you'll be for you a challenge to be observed maybe in a next life if you fail today. But in all the circumstances, you should not charge anything for that because it's not what the spirits are waiting. It's not what you decide to do when you accept that mission of being a medium. So understand yourself as a vessel, a conduit for the service of others, a pristine cup. Strive to keep yourself clean and transparent, allowing the purest intentions to flow through you. By maintaining its clarity, you enhance your ability to serve others effectively and selflessly. So I like to finalize my talk this night with the image of this Christian cup, because this is what we are as a medium. The water, which will be set on this cup, is not on us, it's from the spiritual world. So our work is to keep ourselves clean, transparent, shining. And we do that when we improve our moral qualities, when we minimize our vices, when we move from being a selfish person to someone who is open to evolve our charitable qualities, being humble, being developing the real love, fraternity, humility. So those qualities will make us as transparent, as clean enough to not transform that water, but to use that water and make that water be available for the people who are in need in our society. So keep in mind that that's our work and we can do better every day. It's up to us, the result of that. So I want to thank you for that. And I'm happy to answer any question or comment that you may have today.
Hey, Roy, thank you so much for your presentation and reflections on this lesson. We do have a couple of questions in our chat. I'm gonna add here. The first one is from our brother Rodrigo Villar. He's asking, are we all mediums and how can we learn more about it?
Thank you. The good questions. Yeah, according to Allan Kardec and the spirits, we are all mediums. Um, there is there are many ways to learn, and one of them is our Get to Know Spirituals course, right, which will be restarting on fall. So we have a specific topic about mediumship, and we will learn a lot about ourselves through that course. So we invite you to be aware about that, and probably the registration form coming soon. We also have great books about it. So I recommend the Medium's book and the Spiritist book, who provide us with great information about being a medium, how our relationship works with spirits. So it's also a great source of information.
Okay, thank you. Our brother Publio is asking, do we have to be afraid of mediumship?
Great question, Publio. Absolutely not. We have to be afraid of ourselves, right? The way we act, and if you're not doing the good, so that's the partnership that we are making right now in our life.
No.
Normally, it's a good question, because normally people ask during the Go Get to Know Spirituals course, uh, who I will encounter when my material life ends, right? Who will be there waiting for me in the spiritual world? And we can say many of the people who you already have as a company.
Mm-hmm.
So we build our company, right, in the spiritual world through our thoughts, our attitude.
Mm-hmm.
So this mediumship concept we continue to have as a medium, that we need to be afraid to change. So we we need to change ourselves as a Christian
Mm-hmm.
love to be cleaner enough to have a better company, but never be afraid of mediumship, because it's a faculty. So
Mm-hmm.
we have to develop that to deal with that in a better way.
Mm-hmm. And I have a question for you.
Great.
What are the spiritual consequences for those who sell, like who are selling their own mediumship? We see a lot, right?
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, the spirits are saying first, they cannot guarantee any kind of mediumship or any results, right, when they sell it. So it's a mistake of them,
Mm-hmm.
because they are not selling their own work. They are selling a work from the spirits. And when they start doing, they lose the credibility from the spiritual world. So they can continue receive information, but we don't know who will be there,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the problem. The consequence is first, they can lose that faculty because they're not using properly,
Mm-hmm.
or they can, because the medium normally someone who has more depth, so they have to work with that to do to do something, right, to
Mm-hmm.
work in a better way for themselves and for the society. If they are not doing that, probably they are accumulate more debts for the next work. So the consequence will be they will feel that consequence right now with the loss of the faculty, or be mistaken by a not good spirits per se. But in long vision, they will also accumulate more work to do in the next life. So
Yeah.
it's not it's not a good attitude. And the spirits are always
Mm-hmm.
saying, don't use your mediumship as a work, right? A way of living.
You did not pay for that, right? So
You don't,
why are
yeah, you
you
don't have the
selling?
rights to do it. Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
And yeah, I believe the mediumship can be taken from, right, from
Exactly.
the person.
They will lose immediately the company of
Mm-hmm.
higher spirits.
Mm-hmm. And
They
the
may
debits.
have they may have the company of spirits, but they cannot guarantee the intentions, right? So that's a big problem.
Yeah.
The mediumship can turn in obsession on their side. So
Yeah.
not
True.
good results or consequence for them.
Mm-hmm. I think we have time for just one more question, the final one. It's from our brother Rodrigo again. Are all spiritual communications come from evil spiritists? Or how can we identify the quality of communications received by a medium?
Yeah, we always, as a spirit being in an incarnated life, we are constantly in communication with the spirits, right? That's it's happening all the time. Even now, in our conversation, we have influence of spirits right now happening. The level of being from an evil or a good spirit depends first on us. Our intentions will help with that. So if I have a good intention, probably I
Mhm.
will have a proximity of good spirits because they will be connected. If my intentions is an evil intention, the same way I will also connect with evil spirits. Uh, it's not possible to be all the time knowing, right, the level of communication we are receiving, but we can understand our intentions. So the
Mhm.
best way to have good influence or avoid the evil influence is work on us in our internal transformation so that we will be close to a better spirit as long as we are better ourselves in daily basis.
Mhm. Okay, thank you so much, Rod.
You're welcome.
Thank you again for your presentation, for the answers. Okay,
Thank you. Have a
have a
good
good
night.
night. Thank you. Okay, so now we will move to the preparation for our tonight's spiritual treatment. Pass is the transfusion of a spiritual energy with the goal of assisting with our physical, emotional, and mental balance. Passes help us to restore a state of harmony and peace by replacing negative energy with health and positive energy. In order to receive the best benefits from passes, please follow the audio instructions or remain in prayer. You may close your eyes to help with mentalization. During the pass, the water you set aside will also absorb the spiritual energy that you and your family can benefit from. We will now make a prayer in preparation for the pass, which will be our closing prayer as well. So I invite everyone to close your eyes if you wish and feel comfortable and elevate our thought, thanking Jesus, in God, dear God. Once again, we would like to thank you for your love and for your mercy. May we can practice all the tonight's learning, and may we can be aware that not selling what we have not paid for. May we can be humble, we can help one and another, love our neighbors, be a better person. May your pure example inspire us to love everyone in this planet. We ask for the countries who are in war now. May your love and your peace reach them, because it's only love and peace that the world is needed. So we ask your love to be spread over the planet Earth, that we may have a more peaceful world. We ask for the names that are on the vibration list, for the people who are ill, who are with depression. We ask for the suicide spiritists, and we ask you to bless our week, our steps, our family, friends. May we can finish this treatment better than when we started. Once again, God, thank you for everything you have done for us, and please stay with us today and always. So be it.
Let us now prepare ourselves for the moment of the passes and the magnetization of water. Let's now calm our hearts, breathing in and out. Pay attention to your body. Focus on your breath and let yourself be carried by this energy. Let your thoughts pass by without judging them. Let them flow. Allow this light to be the beacon that guides you, and allow these words to penetrate your energy. Make each word an anchor of gratitude, faith, and trust. With the purpose of healing, which takes away my faith, healing every feeling of separation, of pain, let it all dissolve in this moment, leaving only love, gratitude, and trust. We ask God for the presence of our guardian angel and the friendly spirits who welcome us into this enlightened environment of our Spiritist Center. We open our plexus of love and forgiveness by mentalizing a light surrounding our hearts. Find a quiet and comfortable place to begin the mentalization process. Remove all worries from your thoughts. We ask that during the pass you breathe slowly and deeply. Let your body relax and surrender yourself to a deep meditation. Calmly imagine divine energies in soft and colorful light surrounding you in an environment of peace and spiritual warmth. Entrusting God with your most intimate desires, raise your thoughts to Jesus and the emissaries of the spiritual environment. The pass begins with the cleansing of your soul. Imagine a waterfall of crystal clear water pouring over us, removing all the feelings that keep you away from faith and trust. Feel the energy of this water bathing you and deeply breathe in, feeling peace and harmony. Allow this water to wash away all the impurities and spiritual larvae, washing away all the sorrows and resentments, any feelings of hatred and revenge that hold us back and cause us harm, not only from this life, but past ones as well. Now visualize spiritual doctors around you, applying magnetic cleansing passes, sanitizing your spiritual body of all sadness and negative energy. Mentalize these negative thoughts and feelings being washed away, evaporating from your soul, like water evaporating into thin air, and being carried far away from your mind. Surround yourself with the faith that bathes your being, bringing clarity and lucidity, rebalancing every cell in your body. May the water envelop all pain and bring the clarity of opportunity that chooses peace. The answer arises in our hearts, freeing us from all evil and freeing all whom we have caused evil into and who have caused us evil, washing away all the connections that bind us. Even though we may not understand, we are freeing ourselves from all that causes us harm. Feel this cleansing penetrate your soul and release. Now that we are spiritually cleansed, imagine yourself surrounded by the light of love from the hands of Jesus. At this moment, sing words of faith and gratitude, being faithful to the light that exists in me, planted by the zealous Father. Imagine the sunlight that surrounds and enraptures, freeing us from the chains of everything that holds us down, strengthening your faith. Allow yourself to trust in this light, surrender to it, involved in pleasant feelings and feeling relieved to receive the strengthening lights. Mentalize your spiritual mentors now applying divine light for the strengthening of your mind and your emotions, leaving you feeling emotionally revitalized. Let us now mentalize the magnetization of this water. May we mentalize all the friendly spirits, magnetizing this water and filling it with everything that our bodies, minds, and soul need, so that it may be of help to us when we drink it after the pass. Thank you, God.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We will be back next Tuesday here on Spiritism Canada and Continental Conference Americas at 8:30 p.m. East, and next Wednesday on Kardec Radio at 8 p.m. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube from the Spiritism Canada and the Spiritism Group Path of the Light. Have a good night.
Sometimes it's not so easy. Sometimes it's not so close. Sometimes we build our dreams, but then we see them decompose. When you feel down the dumps, feeling sad and blue, give life a chance, my friend. The sun will shine again on you. Believe you can come through. The rainy days are true. Have little faith in you. Maybe tomorrow you can dream all your dreams again. Though some sorrow remains, it doesn't mean the end. Believe you can come through. The rainy days are true. Sometimes okay to feel blue. Have little faith in you. Dream all your dreams again. Though some sorrow remains, your dreams can get you through.